All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Sony Michel, his first carry, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Faccio la missione correndo.
This one left side caught by Barrios. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A nice gain at 21 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And they can't bring him down. He's got this down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We're waiting.
Minchia, proprio ci arriva correndo.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Play action, Breeze. And it's in.
Minchia, Breeze, bentornato. Che lancio di merda.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Ready. We're waiting.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could...
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams will...
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Hey, you got 3, you got ready. Move 90. 80, exactly.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. Over the middle, complete. It's low. And they work this well upfield across
No.
the 35. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Ready. Waiting. Reset.
A give. This is Michel. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
No.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And it's 3rd and short.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hansen. Nice footwork at the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Minchia, Ale si insegnò a giocare con la linebacker a uovo, a manovella. Minchia, professore. Scusa, non eri tu poco fa quello? Che palle. Vabbè, non è che le puoi fare tutte, però minchia lo vedo che lo usi, quindi onestamente lo sto attaccando di mano. Comunque avevo un ricevitore rotto, ne avevo 5, quindi 4 che giocavano, mi è rotto il ricevitore per tutta la partita, quindi ne ho 3.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Slant route caught by Edelman.
Maria.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up
Il
a 1st and
vecchietto,
goal.
questo l'anno prossimo lo perde.
Here we go. Ready. You waiting?
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Breeze to throw on second down.
Maria. Maria, ma non è il bambino dorme.
And it's third down.
Minchia, non me la stavi così intercettando. Nel senso che il Santione.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady.
Shotgun now for Breeze. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of the times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And they will run it with Michelle. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And the Jets set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And this throw will be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Ready. Blue 90.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. Finding room at the 30. He's got a convoy, and he might
Maria. Maria, come se ne andò?
The way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 82 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Extra point safely through, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold drops it off for Coleman. Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now a play fake here on first down. His throw's going to be incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on
No, non
first,
più
now
che altro
2nd and
pigliala
10.
perché è il rookie, non fa statistiche, non c'è.
Now Darnold. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing again is Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Non ero io.
Picked off at the 48, and they'll set up shop right near midfield.
All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they'll get him down here at the 23. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Hey, you got 3. Hurry up, here we go. 3.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Darnold now to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court.
But how about this, a fake?
Okay.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so
In
genius.
this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
On the
Cioè,
ground.
proprio...
This is Michelle. Oh, now he bowls him
che
over.
palle.
And he is going to lose
Ti
yardage
gira
here.
te.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down.
Well, so much for all the time that you spend in practice, because for offensive linemen and running backs to get in sync, that requires a ton of practice time, a ton of watching tape together, a ton of really getting to where you're thinking with one mind on every single play that's called, every single run, because you want to know how you guys are going to block it. They want to know how he's going to run it, what kind of cuts he's going to make, and it's really anticipatory. And when you're really locked in together, you know what he's going to do before he actually does it. On this play, that didn't happen at all, and that turned into a big loss.
A gain of 32 that time.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Ready. Yellow lady.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And
Okay,
they'll
well,
actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Ready. Yellow lady. Yellow lady. Check 3. Check 3.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
Che palle,
He's only going to get a
chiuso
yard to about
c'è.
the 2.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
New England on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
3 down. Ready. Blue 90. No. Hey, 2.
They'll try to run it in. Michelle. And he keeps
cool.
finding his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. A try here for the extra point. The extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
65. 65. Kill. Ready, check.
They'll run with Michelle. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Tight, double tight. Hey, we got 3 down. Ready. Yellow lady. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Ready. Yellow lady. 59. Sammy. Hey, alert.
Now Breeze. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots continue to roll.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays. Run.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
He's going to get it running right. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are pouring it on. Point after up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down.
On 2nd down, Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to get it back.